My name is Alan Beckley. I'm the safety coordinator for the ProVia Walnut Creek facility.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Miller and I'm the customer service team leader for Sugar Creek facility. And Alan and I were both a part of the 2018 leads class here at ProVia.
And with that class, we were given the opportunity to do a project. And Bruce gave us a budget and said, hey, you get to pick what you guys want to do. So we brainstormed as a group, and we decided that we wanted to help the kids in their local communities. A lot of ideas were floating around, so we decided that we would just reach out to the schools to figure out at the source what they need at their local districts. And once we got the email back from the schools, what we found out was the need was for clothes for kids and school supplies. And one of our classmates, Olivia, she's also works for ProVia here, knew of a Ministry 127 in Dover that had put on kind of an event at the beginning of school doing the same things that we wanted to do. We ended up reaching out to her.
So we decided that we would also offer free haircuts because going back to school, we wanted them to feel good about their new clothes, new haircuts. We all came together and asked for donations from ProVia employees. We realized then that we weren't getting enough donations for the amount of RSVPs that we were receiving back from the schools. So Steve Ice reached out to a wholesaler that we were able to get a really good price on some large bins of clothes that really helped us out. We were able to get 4 hairstylists that come and were just so nice to donate their time and be able to do free haircuts. So the day of the event, we also had co-workers help us set up and stuff because it was such a large event. There's no way that we could have done it on our own. It took me back because I just couldn't believe the amount of people that came through there that really could not afford clothes.
And realizing, like she said, the need in the community, our own backyard, kind of heart-wrenching a little bit to realize that that many families are in need and what we can do to help them. When I started seeing those families come in and those looks on those kids' face when they got to pick out the clothes, and we actually had some of the backpacks and stuff that had little trinkets of toys and watches from Star Wars and stuff. And
so this little boy came and we had gotten book bags for him, and also inside was school supplies and lunch boxes. So this little boy comes over and he opens it up and there's Jake and the Neverlands. And he looks at me, he's like, how did you know I love Jake and the Neverlands?
I didn't get to personally see this, but I know I heard a story from Scott Papini, who was another member of our leads team. And he was helping a girl pick out dresses and stuff, and she don't get to do that, obviously. And she was looking at these dresses and she grabbed this one up and she said, this is the most beautiful dress I've ever seen. And Scott's like, you like it? And she was absolutely. He goes, okay, it's yours. And he grabbed it and put it in the bag. And just Scott said her look on her face was, he goes, it was worth it. Everything was worth it. Everything we did was worth it, just for that one dress.
I know this one little girl, it was her first time she ever got a haircut because her parents could not afford to give her a haircut. And she was like, this is the best day ever.
And my work career is probably one of the best things I've ever done.
I know we had such a big impact on the kids that day, but really they had such a big impact on me.
You had to go with Tiffany on that. Kind of same thing for me, that just getting to see all the kids and just how happy they were. You couldn't help but love them.
So it took about 30 volunteers to help us do this event, and without them it would have never been possible. So a huge thank you to them.
And also it wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for ProVia's corporate leadership team, as well as our top leadership here at ProVia. I just want to thank them from the bottom of all of ProVia Leads team's heart.